Right, here's another video. Always start off with a mutt. Say hello. Yeah, that's all that is. Gary's dog. Loves it. Right. Yes, the last post I put up was doing the egg gasket. This is where we're at. She's back on the cradle. I'd already done the sump. Had her running up. When I say sump, I mean oil pump. Had her running up. There's a new high pressure oil pump. Inside the car there's a oil pressure gauge light, just a big red light on the dash, and there's an oil pressure gauge which runs off the remote filter. Basically it was a gut feeling. I started it up, the pressure light went out, no noise from the engine, nice and quiet. We had enough pressure to throw oil out the breather, cover the bonnet, so she was running good oil pressure but nothing on the gauge. It doesn't take a lot of pressure to throw oil out the breather, so it was just bugging me. I asked the owner 3 or 4 times, probably annoying him, if the oil pressure gauge worked. I checked the loom, I checked everything. I was about to put another oil pressure gauge on, and he just swore to me that the pressure gauge was working fine. So gut feeling said to me something was wrong with the oil pump. So basically sunk back off again. It looked fine in situ, but again, it doesn't take much for the oil pump to have issues if it's got any clearance between the block and the face of the pump itself. So when I change them, I never usually replace the bolts. They're not stretch bolts, they're high tensile bolts, they're Torx face bolts, but it was just bugging me. Basically, can we see a problem? These two are new ones. These two are the ones that I put back in. They were fine as I put them back in, but they've just given up. They're stretched and tired. They're torqued up fine, but they've stretched. They're not stretch bolts, these are high tensile bolts, so you shouldn't have to replace them. They've got locking washers on as well, which I'll put on the new ones, but basically the new ones I'm going to fit. Cap heads, easy to do basically, high tensile. But yeah, so that was the problem. They'd stretched and given clearance between the pump and the block, so that's where we're at again. Beady eyes amongst you might have noticed it came with a dodgy tensioner nut. I've managed to find an original tensioner nut, so that's coming back off. I'll replace the thread and the nut. So that's the next another job, but let's get this sump back on first and see where we're at. We've got a load of jobs to do on it. We've got resituate the intercooler, replace the radiator because she's had some better days. We've got a new radiator coming. Once we're finished in the engine bay, which is going to take a bit of work to tidy up the front end because we've got to get a new spout slimline fans in, few other jobs. Once I'm happy with the engine bay, it's on to the brake system of the car, so I might do another video of the brakes. So again, I'm practicing on these videos. My dog likes them. I've turned the background music off this time, as I was asked to. I'll update you, let you know how we're getting on. Cheers.